Today, for me, is one of those days that one should break down. But I will not. I spoke with my friends before now. And I told them, look, it's life. It's not everything you invest, you will reap. People establish companies, it crumbles. You have to realize to make sure the companies come back. So you cannot say, oh, I did this, I'm not benefiting. No. God knows why things happen the way it happened. You cannot. But what is important in life, to God be the glory that you are alive to see what is happening. When a man is dead, you don't know what is happening. So you'll be able to advise your children. You'll be able to advise your friends. See, while I was alive, at my age, see what I saw. Don't allow yourself to be a victim of this. Don't. I don't know whether this guy from one boy from Edo, is he here? Ihema? Where is he? Come. I will use some of these people as an example so you know what I'm talking about. Learn in life. This young man, I will tell you, because we are talking about Happy New Year. But you can't talk about Happy New Year without sort of back to 2023 and the years backward. When the heat was on in Edo State, this young man was the front runner of the governorship election. PDP governors came. They spoke to me. We met in Government House, Port Harcourt, from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. the next day. People like blackmail, propaganda. When you don't want to do your own part, you bring blackmail and propaganda. This young man, pressure. I told him, with Chief Danobi, withdraw. Don't run for this governorship again. He was crying. Danobi was crying. I said, look, leave it. Don't run. And there we agreed what we given to their group. We agreed. It's okay. He spent such an amount of money, let them give them back. Give them 4 commissioners. Not one was kept. Not one was kept. And they said, okay, you run for Senate in the next election. Not one was kept. And then the next thing you see, blackmail. Wike wants to control this. Wike wants to control this. But you didn't know Wike want to control. When you came to Government House, Port Harcourt, to sit from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Blackmail. This was a young man. I told him, withdraw. Don't run. They were crying. What did we get? Blackmail. Wike did this. Wike didn't do this. But Wike wasn't bad. When Wike started from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. and said, look, withdraw. And he withdrew. That's what you see in politics. Where's Felix Obua? Is he here? Come. Is Boma here? Come. Some of you may not know why I said this. Very sober. In 2013, 2014, when I had one illiterate, and that's why I asked one of the law lecturers, you mean this man will be a lawyer? This man is reading law in the university and he will pass? Shame. I heard he was talking about how he took me to somebody. Felix Obua was in our team as chairman of the party. My predecessor seized Felix Obua's every property he had. Land, school, hotel, seized it. That how can he dare to say the chairman of party when he had brought you? This one. This is it. The wife came to him. Because the wife calls him daddy. He said, look, what are we going to face? Our properties are gone. Everything's gone. He told the wife, don't worry. If it's the will of God, that's nothing you can do. He stood firm. They took everything he had. My Pesero did it. He said, no, take it. I will not succumb. In 2020 governorship election, he was one of the front runners. I called him in my house. I said, you must step down now. You won't run. He looked at me and said, no, you won't run. I said, you won't run. He said, well, if that's what I'm saying, you will not run. I said, okay, you will be DG. Go and campaign for that election. He said, you must be DG. Go and campaign for the election, which I told you will not run. And he said, sir, if that's what you want, I will go and do it. And he did it. I've seen all kinds of things going on, talking evil about him, all those things. But he's here, faithful. And he said, it doesn't matter. I will still be there. And he's there. I will not call the zonal chairman to come here. But let me tell you people something. The zonal chairman stand up, Danobi. God used this man to give all the structure of the party to run for governorship election. God used this man. And I will never in my life, it doesn't matter the circumstances, to abandon him and deny him. This man. Some of you are not even in the position to know. We had one of the most powerful politicians in this country. He said, okay, I'm not going to do. I'm not going to do. I will stand firm. And he did. You see, when people talk, they don't even have the facts. They talk this and talk that and talk that. You say, where is this thing coming from? Why am I going this far? It's to let you know that I don't abandon people who have stood for me, who have identified with me. I may not do what you exactly want me to do, but for me to turn my eye on you, I will not do that. It's not in my character, and I will not do it. I'm just trying to let you so you know. When people who open their mouth, they talk. People who don't know anything. They just say, hey, we took you to so place in the villa. Illiterate. Illiterate. You know, I just laugh. I'm sure they are seeing me, they are hearing me. Hear me well. Chief Dan, even though you like a lot of titles, I don't know the one to call you. All the titles belong to you. Thank you. You know, all of them collected. I was one who paid for the forms for anybody who want to run election. Not as governor, House of Assembly, National Assembly. Let one person raise his hand to say he bought form. Let one person. We said we are all family members. There's no need to bring acrimony in our house. Don't spend their money. We'll agree on who will run. The day we took the final decision, the chairman of Elders Council nearly collapsed. He's here, Federal Labraba. He nearly collapsed. OCJ was there. Chief Awuse was there. Omehe was there. I am calling names so you know. OCJ was there. It's OCJ. Has he left? You see, OCJ is there. All right. He was there. Fedi was there. Awuse was there. Omehe was there. If you know what happened, Fedi nearly collapsed. Why? He wanted a governor for the Riverine area. When I looked at him, I said, how will I allow this old man to just die? I said, look, whatever it is, let's not create the impression that there are people who want to monopolize power. Let's allow everybody to be part of it. We belong to one Rivers state. He's here. If I wanted, nobody would have stopped me. Nobody had what it takes to even near me. Nobody. I said, no, I will do what is right. And I did it. And all of us agreed. And to God be the glory, don't regret what I did. I will never regret what I did. Because I want the unity of this state for us to forge ahead. And that's how I will not do it. If I wanted a great man, nobody will stop me. Nobody had what it takes to have stopped me. So, for me, life is on. You see, I will give you an example. One man is late from Rivers. I told my friend, Chief O.N. Sirim, late. Former primary rule of Rumemi. He had a problem. I will not mention the problem. He had a problem. And when we went to see him, everything he had was brought down. So people say, oh, let us do this. You know what he said? Sit down. Why do they have shock absorber in a car? Why? Why do you have shock absorber? He can marry today. She lives tomorrow morning. Will he die? You have to be alive to marry another wife. It's not true. You buy Global 7,000. It crashes. Will he die? You buy a car. Armed robber takes it on the road. Will you die? You must have shock absorber. That is the only way you can survive. So I'm telling all of you who always cry, hey, this one. If you want to survive in life, you must have a shock absorber. President Tinubu told me, when we were meeting, he said, look, somebody told him, don't try this person. Politics and betrayal are the same mother and father. If you don't want to be betrayed, don't enter into politics. I don't know what it sounds to me. So don't bother that anybody betrayed you. If you're in politics, betrayal and politics, that is somebody and father. So don't bother. Prepare yourself that it will happen. Prepare yourself. Someone has most of you, you go, I can't believe this will happen. Where do you go? I found one good whiskey and you are drinking. This was not prepared. I am fully prepared because I know. That's what President Tinubu taught me. He said, look, if you don't want to be betrayed, don't enter politics. The day you enter politics, then prepare yourself, you must be betrayed. So, I'm laying these foundations so that some of you who are worried, agitated, should not be. That is life for you. You must prepare yourself to know that these things happen. This speaker people are talking about. When I was chairman of council, he was the leader of the legislative assembly. This young man people are saying, intelligent, committed, trustworthy. From leader, 1999. So when he became leader, then when he became speaker, you can see most of you say, if they remove me now, wouldn't I go chop? What is that? I have preached and I will continue to preach for the unity, for the peace in the state. And I will sign for it. Ask people, what happened? Why this matter got to this level? When people go and plot to the removal of speaker, and you think we'll fold our hands, you remove speaker, we'll start with you first. We'll start with you first. You want to humiliate some about people? You want to humiliate us? To remove speaker? Now so, after the fight, now, you go take a first. So people just talk, everybody will just talk. You want to remove this person? You don't go walk. All of you here. When people say, I should go and talk to the assembly members. I say, why? They say, you brought them. I say, I brought them. When did I not bring them? So these people will listen to me. You will not listen. Assembly people, don't they have wives? Don't they have families? Are they not on their own? Oh, council chairman don't respect anybody. I said, how can council chairman not respect? When you see people plotting evil against a team, and nobody wants to talk because you want to perpetually remain in office. Council chairman, if you want to remain, stay there. I was council chairman. I made my mark. I have no regret. When you read social media, you will not drink anything from my hand. Are you not aware? If you see social media, you will think that this man, the most evil. Look, I went to Lagos. The chief of staff had something. I went there. Somebody was there. Who again was me? Goran. Immediately I entered the place. Every Nigerian want to snap with me. I said, what? I told Goran. I said, what's going on? If I was in the world, I was in the world, but now I'm no longer there now. If I tell you what I said, God, help me, or let my wife not see this picture. So, everybody. So I told Goran, come on. Is it me that people want to snap, or is it devil or ghost? To the point that my friend Chief was said, come, are you the one doing the party? Am I not the one doing the party? I said, you are the one who invited me out. The next day, we went to the chairman of the FRS. He was doing something. Everybody. Okay, we want to take cell phone with you. I beg you. I said, if I'm collecting money, you know how much I will make? We went to London. The money were at London Terminal 5, Heathrow. No party. Yesterday, when I visited Victor Gadam, I went with all PDP leaders. Today, he's here. He came with all APC leaders. Membership of party is not on radio or television. So, all we are talking about is how Rivers State will move forward. Not this one, that one, that one. Like Chief General Alabama said, some people who are governors said, I'm the best governor. What has happened in the history of Niger Delta? Today, Tanga, very wicked boy. So, I just want to say that. Today, I just want to make one confession to you. I work with Mr. President. And there's no way I can disobey Mr. President. It's not possible. Whether I'm even working with you, but the mere fact Mr. President calls you, say, look, I want peace here. There's no way I can disobey Mr. President. I may not be happy in all resolution, but you owe a duty. If Mr. President has called for peace, who are you to say you don't want peace? I will not attach any condition to what Mr. President has told me. I will not do it. I will not do it. So I will always obey Mr. President, and I will do everything humanly possible to see that his peace arrangement is achieved in Rivers. That is what is required. And I'm going to do that. But let me say one thing. Yes, I'm not to say I'm perfect. Every decision I take, I'm right. No. I'm human. I may take a decision that may not be palatable with everybody. But by my position, I influence you to accept it. And you accept it. And it turns out to be bad. Forgive me. I say forgive me because, yes, my judgment may have fallen. But I owe it up to say yes. Forgive me. Let us move forward for the interest of the state. That is what is important. Don't say, oh, no. Don't. The way I took the decision, which you may not have been happy, but you listen to me, I want to also appeal with you. Listen to me now. And accept what Mr. President has said. Accept what Mr. President has said. It is for the interest of Rivers State and for Nigeria in general. That's what I want to tell you all the time. It may not be the best, but you have no option. Accept it. And I can assure you like so many people have said here, to give me Minister of FCT, Mr. President took a lot of risk. People protested to him, but he stood firm and said, look, I want the best for this place. So if you could do that, you too, they should give in. And say, Mr. President. And that's why I will thank Speaker. When we came back from the Abuja, within the next 48 hours, the Speaker and his members took decision to obey Mr. President without attaching any condition. Mr. Speaker and your members, I want to thank all of you for respecting Mr. President's view. It may not have been the best, but we must respect him. And that is the only way this country can move forward. So, my dear brothers and sisters, whether you are APC, whether you are PDP, whether you don't even belong to any of the parties, as an ordinary Nigerian, as a businessman, we owe a duty to give Mr. President support to move this country forward. Some people say betrayal of PDP. I never betrayed PDP. G5 never betrayed PDP. We stood firm. We told Nigerians, we will not do this if this is not done. So the issue of betrayal does not come in. We say, look, do this, we'll do this. If we don't do this, it means that we are not part of this country. And we stood firm. And I owe apologies to nobody. And my colleagues owe apologies to anybody. We stood firm, and that's why there's stability today in this country. Most of them may have lost election. It's a sacrifice they will pay. Ugwai lost, it's sacrifice he paid. Autumn lost, sacrifice he paid. Ibas lost, sacrifice he paid. You must make sacrifice for the development of your country. That is what it takes. So this is not about being right. No. So I want to assure all of you, nobody should shake. I will not allow this state to be divided on ethnic land. I won't support that. All those who are creating